What is up folks, Jack here with another video, and guess what? I am so very sorry for not having uploaded last week. I was very much supposed to, but I didn't have the time. Unfortunately, I had such things as a physics exam that I had to attend to, and so I had to focus on that. But even that whole thing was a whole... let me explain quickly.
Toby, come quick, did you get the popcorn?
So, here in Denmark, at the current time, we have a thing where the pandemic has somehow developed, or at least he has evolved, upgraded, like a Pokemon. So a new branch of it was found in minks, which led to the slaughter of many minks, which is devastating. Yet we have a bit of an upspring again of the virus, so that we now have to isolate once again. But the board of directors at my university thought to be a good idea to gather a bunch of students in one hall so that we could have our exams. Yeah, that's logical. You know, it's just the typical things that happen to students everywhere in the world. So there's a pandemic going on. Do you think it's a good idea that we actually attend the exam physically? I don't see any issues to that. Didn't you understand how I said pandemic? And so just fuck us then. Of course. So you get me. And also it was found later on that a couple of students were found positive for the virus, so we had to isolate ourselves for some 3 days until we were allowed to actually go to the testing places. And of course I am negative, but still kind of annoying. Nevertheless, all the gloom and even the winter depression is not going to tear me down, because I have been requested by a friend actually, which is very nice to know that somebody around me also watches, or at least deals with, the Warhammer universe, has recommended that I watch a series called If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device. The concept itself sounds pretty funny, because from what I remember, the Emperor, due to his fight with Horus, one of his favorite sons, rendered him decrepit, and since then has been stuck to that golden throne. Was it golden?
Yes.
I can't remember, but Imperial throne, nevertheless. And so I suppose that this is just kind of him bitching about his sons or something. Because I doubt that he can speak, right? He was rendered paraplegic, essentially, so yeah. Funny concept. But first, there is an intro video stapled to the whole thing, so let's check it out.
It is the 41st millennium. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor of Mankind has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth.
It was golden.
He is the master of mankind by the will of the gods, and master of 1,000,000 worlds by the might of his inexhaustible armies. He is a rotting carcass, writhing invisibly with power from the dark age of technology. He is the carrion lord of the vast imperium of man, for whom 1,000 souls are sacrificed every day, so that he may never truly die.
That voice
Yet
is
even in his deathless state, the Emperor continues his eternal vigilance. Mighty battle fleets cross the demon-infested miasma of the warp, the only route between distant stars, their way lit by the Astronomicon, the psychic manifestation of the Emperor's will. Vast armies give battle in his name on uncounted worlds. Greatest among his soldiers are the Adeptus Astartes, the Space Marines, bioengineered super warriors. Their comrades in arms are Legion,
brothers,
the Imperial Guard, and countless planetary defense forces, the ever-vigilant Inquisition and the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus, to name only a few.
Conquistador Inquisitor.
But for all their multitudes, they are barely enough to hold off the ever-present threat to humanity from aliens, heretics, mutants, and far, far worse. To be a man in such times is to be one amongst untold billions. It is to live in the cruelest and most bloody regime imaginable. These are the tales of those times. Forget the power of technology and science, for so much has been forgotten, never to be relearned. Forget the promise of progress and understanding, for in the grim, dark future, there is only war. There is no peace amongst the stars, only an eternity of carnage and slaughter, and the laughter of thirsting gods.
Okay, wow. Am I the only one who's a tad bit creeped out by the voice of the narrator there? It almost seems like he's enjoying it. I mean, it kind of brings to mind, if you've seen or if you've played The Witcher 3, when you launch the game, there's this one kind of speech going on as the game is loading, where the narrator kind of introduces you to the world, and it's kind of eerie. It gives you like a good vibe of how grim this world is, but the narrator seems to enjoy it. Like, it's insane. Like, the narrator seems to actually enjoy the situation, the state of which I would have said Novigrad, but Velen was being at the time, where he goes like, "I see you gathered before me, hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast." And then he just goes uptight and goes like, "Men of the North, your kings have failed you, and now you turn to the gods." And he has like this subtle laughter going on in the back there, and it's so very good. So anyways, that's kind of what it reminded me of. But let's just go to the actual video of today.
I really do hope this works. Is everything prepared?
The text-to-speech device has been implemented.
Okay, stop. I don't know, there's just something very comedic about seeing just floating images like this. Okay, sure, let's keep on going.
It appears to be functioning properly, unlike your feeble flesh.
Most excellent. Our glorious Emperor will be capable of conversing with his loyal subjects once more. And I shall be the first to speak with him. Oh, I could just take off my... No. Calm down. I've restrained myself for millennia. I will not let this legendary moment be ruined.
Why on touch that you promised us?
Quiet you.
Yeah. The Mechanicus.
Well, my divine lord, we have managed to implement a text-to-speech device to your glorious golden throne. Please, speak to us.
About fucking time.
Glorious lord, command us once again.
I have so many things to complain about. First of all, why do I only have a fucking glass eye on one of my eyes? Is that really necessary? And what is with these ultra smirks that I keep hearing about?
Wait, are you referring to the Ultramarines? Oh my lord, they are some of your greatest warriors.
Well, it certainly fucking explains it. It seems like their baby blue heraldry have earned them a most righteous nickname.
The Crypt Marines.
I always thought they looked terrible. Do they still have that fucking toilet seat as their insignia?
Oh.
Yes, they do, my lord. They keep it to honor their Primarch, Robert Gullen.
Oh, well, alright then.
Leandros will be
I always
disappointed.
thought he was the greatest of my 20 Primarch sons.
Well, that's excellent, my
The
lord.
greatest little derivative pile of blueberry pudding pop fuckery that has ever graced the surface of this shitty little galaxy. Is he still alive?
Barely. He was almost killed. He's currently in status back in the Ultramarines homeworld of a crowd.
Cut his life supports and tell that stupid fucking Smurf village to fuck right off. Their constant uninterrupted chatting is drilling into my skull as if they were the immensely sanctimonious love child of Tinnitus and the jackhammer. The pain of a million ripped out nose hairs are but a tender massage compared to this inexpressible ultra torture.
Well, I'll see what I
Fucking tinnitus.
But at least
The
you
jackhammer.
mighty Grey Knights.
I never created anything called Grey Knights.
Lord, they are the greatest of purging demons in the Imperium.
Yeah.
They're all psychers, and they come up with the most glorious ways of killing the enemies of man.
Why, at the few you.
Bring in the Dread Knights.
Oh, greetings, my glorious Emperor. It is an honor.
Oh myself, what the fucking fuck is that stupid ass thing?
It is the mighty Dread Knights.
That is the worst thing that I have ever fucking seen ever. If I still had eyes, I would require someone to deposit Promethium-infused floor cleaner into them. What terrible, terrible person designed this?
The arcane technology of this marvelous machine was discovered by the Grey Knights and is held secretly from all inferior Astartes chapters.
We are
The exterior design, I believe, to be personally designed by the Grand Master of the Grey Knights himself, Caldor Draken. He is the mightiest of the Grey Knights. He is currently stuck in the warp, killing demons daily, pillaging demonic villages, and vandalizing the chaos
Named
of
as the Drago Galaxy.
Glorious rascal. He has even written a name on a demon Primarch's heart.
For the love of all stop signs in the galaxy, seize and fucking desist. What in the fuck? That is actually very cute. Look at its little legs and oversized body. Adorable. Come to Papa you.
What? Wait, no!
Yes. This is funny, Tommy.
Well, my lord, I don't know about you, but I feel this is the start of something absolutely glorious.
Shut your face, you fucking banana.
Yes, my lord.
What is going on? Ew, I didn't know that the Emperor was just an actual savage. Oh, what the hell? This one is actually cute. Come to Papa. Wow. Okay, I see what my mate meant by how hilarious this series is. Ah. Oh. This is very much needed. After spending some time reading anything regarding the Warhammer universe, yeah, one needs to relieve themselves with a bit of laughter. This is good. Shut your face, you freaking banana. Oh man, this is so sad for the Grey Knights. As I said, they are the most formidable of the Astartes. They are the hammer of the Emperor. All psychers, incredibly badass, and there's so very few of them. But that's just show how special they are. But they are just completely disregarded here. Oh man, that's so sad. Okay, you know what? Let's check another one.
So, let me get this straight. It has been 10,000 years since my angsty asshole of a son Horos made me a paraplegic and put on this throne.
That is correct, my lord.
How the fuck did you all survive for 10,000 years without me around?
Well, my lord, the Imperium has safely preserved your teachings and followed it for all these years, always submitting to your superior will.
That's a relief. For a second I thought you guys would have turned into some giant megalomaniacal group of religious people running around killing each other in the name of some fictional deity, or something like that.
Oh no, of course not, my lord. We would never stoop so low.
Of course
The only
not.
one we would ever worship as the one true god of all is you, of course. Everything else is heresy.
Are you fucking serious?
What is obsessing you, Almighty God Emperor of Mankind?
I knew this would fucking happen.
Oh my
Exactly.
Lord, you don't have to worry about anything. The Ecclesiarchy and the Imperial Inquisition both make sure that the people of the Imperium retain their faith in you and you alone by making sure that no one knows about the corrupting powers of chaos.
That's
And
not
they
the fucking
somehow
point.
figure out, we'll just exterminate us as a planet and it's all safe again.
The Ecclesiarchy? The Inquisition? Are you serious? Damn IT really well, sir. Okay. Remember the Age of Strife?
Aren't you referring to the Age of Apostasy, sir?
No.
Age of Strife.
Let me tell you. It was when asshole Cybers first started appearing, and all of asshole mankind started fighting each other over asshole reasons. That is when I first emerged. I destroyed all asshole religions that existed on Terra. Do you want to know why?
Because you are the one true God,
No!
Wrong. It is because religion is stupid, superstitious, brainwashing crap that makes you into an asshole. This is why I specifically said when designing the Imperial truth that equality, science, and galaxy conquests is the way to go, and religion needs to be thrown out the window.
Oh my lord, what about the Lectito Divinitatis? Telling us that you are our one true God.
That was written by my whiny bitch of a son Lurgar, who decided to dress up in spikes, scarlet red armor, worship some dark gods, and be really fucking edgy. Stupid, rebellious teenage phases.
Ah, well, I see, my lord.
Now, where is my Centaurian? Yes, this is true happiness. So it is this age of apostasy that you mentioned?
Well... how do I put this delicately?
Whoa, come on.
Really?
Yes, my lord.
This happened?
On behalf of all mankind, I'm really sorry, my lord. I truly am really sorry.
Let one of those nutty cults gain the hold of mankind and grow to become a state religion of the Imperium, becoming this fucking ecclesiarchy thing. And then people start to cut their own fucking spleen up, waving it around and throwing it at people, all in a pool of their own jizz and blood, to profess their love for me.
I'm really sorry.
And then, you let some power-hungry motherfucking bureaucrat become the master of both the administrative and that overly dominant ecclesiarchy rock shit, effectively controlling all our hot, leathery assassins from the PCOS Asylum and all psychers in the Adeptus Astra Telepathica. Oh, and our flashlight guys as well.
Flashlight guys.
Become your leader starts to kill and torture him, and everyone he feels like because it makes his bureaucrat balls tingle with delight, initiating a massive, totally pointless purge of all mankind. And in addition, he did all this with the most evil fucking name I've ever heard. Goat Bandire. Seriously, how could you ever trust a gut with that name? G-O-G-E Bandire. That name is just screaming, I'm going to take your eyes sockets and put my penis into them.
Oh!
I mean, fuck.
Look, my lord, the events of the Age of Apostasy is always a great shame upon the Imperium, but he was more than just...
Yo, I don't know about you, so I am a bit of a drawer. So I used to draw mangas a lot, and this is actually something that I've continued doing over the years. So I don't know if the camera can actually focus on that here. So I tend to draw like manga panels and stuff like that. Perhaps things that turn a bit dark. And that stems simply for the fact that sometimes when I hear something in notebooks or books that I read, I immediately start imagining them, how the things will seem in reality. And yes, pretty freaking grim. And it is absolutely absurd how it is that these guys, when just it's the same concept with religion, right? Just in the name of one guy who told them not to do that, they just went ahead and created something horrifying. Gosh.
justice in the end. Why, I was even there when it happened. Several Astartes chapter masters and the Mechanicus Ramplicator General came around and told us what Bandire had been up to all this time. and then we helped out by conveying the truth of the matter to the leader of Vandire's bodyguards, the bride to the Emperor, by directing her straight to you. I remember it all like it was yesterday.
Sister.
Sacred God Emperor himself, upon the golden throne of Terra. He is so beautiful. I've never seen anything as graceful and bewitching in all my life.
I know, right? I get to clean his entire body several times a week.
I'm so unfathomably jealous I could burn you all right now. But I won't, so don't worry. But still.
Right. Anyway, as you can see, Vandire is not the one you're supposed to be looking up to. He doesn't do anything but deceive to gain more power. He is a madman, and his reign of blood must be stopped.
She's just imagining.
Are you even listening?
Oh, I'm sorry, I spaced out. The Emperor has some quite divine-looking abs.
Actually, those are just bones jutting out. But anyway,
Yeah.
I know you have served Vandire for a long time, but his megalomaniacal ways must come to an end.
Oh. Okay.
That's it?
You have committed the ultimate heresy. Not only have you turned your back on the Emperor and stepped from his light, you have profaned his name and almost destroyed everything he has striven to build. You have perverted and twisted the path he has laid for
Wait for it.
tread. As your own decrees have stated, there can be no mercy for such a criminal. I renounce your lordship. You walk in the darkness and cannot be allowed to live. Your sentence has been long overdue, and now it is time for you to die.
Don't have time to die. I'm too busy.
Right. I think I remember that too. Some girl came in here and stared at me with depraved, flustered eyes. If I had the proper bodily components left, I would probably have gotten a fairly insecure boner.
That's the Adeptus for you.
You haven't made female space marines, have you?
Huh? Oh, no, that isn't even possible. Only lewd and deviant artists of pen and parchment ever come up with something like that. Even then, if we can catch one of them, the process being thrown into the fire is
Good. The Adeptus Astartes can only contain males. No girls allowed. They are yucky.
Whatever you say, my lord.
So, what's up with this Inquisition thing?
Oh boy.
Okay, I think we're gonna stop it there. Wow. I think there are some few points there that I think that I'm missing, but please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Man, this is amazing. It's it kind of have the vibe of a bit like an honest trailer, you know, where you kind of need to truly have the context of things, at least have a general understanding of everything that's going on in the Imperium to truly enjoy this. And it pokes, of course, a lot of fun of the honest things that really everybody that partakes in the Imperium should see. But okay, so female space marines. Yeah, I see what it means. This was actually, I do believe that some of you might have put this other recommendation in some of the previous Hell's Reach videos, also from the Astartes one, but I may have overseen it. I do recall that there might have been something about this, but I'm not too sure. But I am so happy that I started on this. Oh, by the way, I am going to be recording the rest of Hell's Reach. It's pretty damn close. I'm about to do the next two till chapter 10, so I'm looking forward to it. So right now I'm about to hit the gym so I too can get those Astartes gains. So thanks a lot for watching, and if you like this video, of course, don't forget to give it a like. If you have any recommendation, as always, leave it in the comment section below, and thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.